Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian Envy, Strong Style, Cinephile, and could we be getting one last Arrowverse crossover before it finally breathes its last breath? Let's geek about it for a scant few minutes. Now we know the next crossover, which is one I didn't see coming. Didn't see any rumors or scuttlebutt about it. Well, not that I really go digging all that much because I don't exactly try to break news here, or what have you. I'm just reacting to kind of what we see. And apparently, Stargirl herself, Brett Bassinger, is going to be on a season 4 episode of Titans. Yeah, Titans. She's apparently, according to the Direct, is the website that I've seen it on, may have been reported elsewhere, like Deadline, Variety. They're pretty quick on these types of things. I didn't see it from there, but there was a picture that was of her. I think it was on maybe it was posted to Twitter, or maybe it was on her Instagram, Brett's Instagram, where she posted a picture of herself with Ryan Potter, who plays not really Beast Boy on Titans, and kind of confirming like the crossing over and describing a crazy day running into so many people. So the Direct article kind of wondered if there's going to be maybe one last ditch sort of crossover. The article hinted at Melissa Benoist has made comments that she wouldn't mind putting the cape back on for Supergirl. So this is the Flash 9th and final, finally, yes, thank you, final season. COVID is not what it was, which kind of hampered the last efforts at a crossover, so maybe they just try to pull out all the stops and just go out with the bang with the crossover. I would be appreciative of that, because we all know as the Arrowverse went on, more shows were added. Just the idea of them crossing over was just, maybe it's just me, I'm a huge fan of crossovers. I mentioned on this channel before, when you get to your Law and Order crossovers, back when SVU used to cross over with Homicide: Life on the Streets, way back when. And of course, all the SVU or Law and Order sort of crossovers. The fact that I think the premiere is going to have like a 3-team crossover with like Law and Order, the revived one, SVU, and then Organized Crime. Which, oh my God, just bring it on. When the NCIS shows, I'm not like a huge consistent watcher of those, but when they cross over, I'm there. Although NCIS New Orleans, I watched that from beginning to end. I enjoyed that show just because I'm a Scott Bakula fan. But when they cross over, I'm there for it. When you have the Chicago cinematic universe, basically, that they've created with Chicago Fire and Med and PD, they're crossing over all the time. Little side characters are in a scene here or there. But when they do the massive crossovers, I'm there for like little character pop-up stuff. When they do the big, massive, like highly advertised crossovers, I'm there for that. When Hawaii Five-0 had some crossovers, Hawaii Five-0 crossover with Magnum PI. I know they did that, but I think they have crossover with NCIS. Hawaii Five. I'm just a big fan of crossovers when it comes to TV. I love it for whatever reason. I love that sort of stuff. So the idea of seeing Stargirl on Titans, as much as I bitch and moan and complain about Titans and how bad it is, how much potential it has to be awesome, and how they have not lived up to like 90% of it, seeing her on there, I'm hoping that she and the essence of Stargirl can kind of bring the show up, and that it does not bring the show down to the levels of what Titans is. Now we know the 4th season is coming along. We know there's going to be Lex Luthor. The dude from Bosch is playing Lex Luthor, which actually I'm kind of interested in just because I like the actor, but what they're doing in the 4th season, who knows? Whatever. Just please don't suck, because who knows if they're going to get a 5th season with all the changes at WB and HBO Max and WB Discovery and all that kind of crap. They need this to be like a good season, you know? Stargirl needs to be a good season, which I'm like 4 episodes behind, so I got to marathon that stuff so I can get back to talking about it on this channel, because Stargirl, quite simply, and this is me not watching season 3, is the best superhero TV show going right now. I anticipate watching the 4 episodes that I'm behind and talking about each of them individually, still coming away with that conclusion. That Stargirl is the best TV show on TV today. And historically, amongst the top 5 at the very least for me. But remains to be seen. But all in all, I just wanted to touch on the fact that, yes, Stargirl is crossing over with Titans. Are they on? I have to go back and look back at Crisis, because to see which Earth that the Titans were. I mean, I guess it's Crisis, and the multiverse was reset. We know, so I guess it doesn't matter if they were on different Earths before. They can just be on the same Earths now, or it's just a different version. It's a doppelganger. It's a different version of them, as we're getting with Superman and Lois and how they kind of kick rock. Told the Arrowverse basically to kick rocks with like this past season finale. How the Diggle that's been on Stargirl is a totally different, and how the Diggle that's been on Superman and Lois, he was dealing with the same sort of like stuff he was dealing with on the other shows with the box and all that kind of underwhelming resolution to the whole Green Lantern tease that we've been getting for years. That's a whole nother thing. But saying that was like a different Diggle. So like I don't know. Maybe it's better not to get caught up in the minutiae of all that kind of stuff and just enjoy the fact that we have a crossover with two superhero shows. And that's what we're here for. Like, we loved it as kids, even as adults, as comic book readers, when characters crossed over with one another. It's just cool. And to see that happen on screen, I'm here for it, even though I'm not as happy with Titans. So, whatever. Hopefully, like I said, just her presence, her essence of Stargirl can bring the show up, and Titans does not drag her down to the muck and the mire and the suckitude that show has going for it so often. Remains to be seen. We'll find out together. But anyway, those are some of my thoughts on it, scattered as they often are. What you guys have to think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. You know how it is. I say it all the time. Till next time, let us geek.